have. So today I posted a video about redefining patience. And ever since then, I have been getting like synchronicity after synchronicity, sign after sign, that action is definitely required at this time. So action can be anything. Do not fear what your guides are telling you to do next, okay? What is your path forward? Mine apparently is sitting underneath this oak tree and recording this video. Because, oh my gosh, the oak tree for me is like, when it comes to like woods, wood is one of my favorite mediums to work with. And one of my favorite like when it comes to working with wood, one of my favorite is to use cedar. However, when I am in nature, I am always called to the oak. And prior to leaving my former home, I planted an acorn inside of a hollowed out oak stump. My whole vision for this little acorn was for that to grow into the roots of the previously cut down oak tree. This tree was massive. I mean, massive, guys. And the land we moved in on had been logged. And so they cut down all of the mother trees and left all the ones that were, smaller and not worthy of being cut down at the time. So this one oak tree, it wasn't just hollow. It had water in it. There was a spring underneath of that stump that filled with water. And about 2 months ago, the water completely receded. It was completely gone, and the bottom of the dirt inside of that little, that oak tree stump was perfectly fertile. And so I took this beautiful, perfect acorn and planted it inside of that tree. And then I took ashes from my fire pit, which had been burning a whole bunch of cedar, because cedar is a purifying smoke. And so I was using the cedar smoke to purify my land. And so I took the ashes from that fire pit and put it on top of the oak, or the acorn. And then every day I went out and I greeted that little acorn and I spoke to it. And that was actually where I did my morning rituals. I would stand actually, on top of that stump, and I would greet the sun, just like I did in my morning ritual that I showed you guys this morning. And then I would speak. I would speak my heart. I would speak to the land. I would speak to the collective. I would speak to the energies. I would speak to Gaia, Source, Prime, Soul, all of them. And I would bare my heart and I would give my wisdom. And I really, truly could see the future of this acorn. And it was so mighty and large and provided the perfect amount of shade. And the mingling of the old wisdom from the tree that had been cut down and the wisdom that I had personally placed into the acorn. It is the meeting of the ancient ways with the newness of what we are building, the future of Earth, the return to what she was prior to the fall, to the corruption, to the control, to the separation, the illusion of separation. Okay, so as we look into the future, we don't want to just look forward, okay? We want to look back. We want to look at the ancient wisdom, and we want to bring that ancient wisdom into the now, okay? Think the pyramids. Think wireless electricity. Think bigger. Think free. Think about abundance. The abundance that Gaia has to offer if only we tap in to our connection, not only to God, prime source, however you want to call it, the cosmos, the universe, whatever your truth is, okay? We must remember our connection to everything, okay? A rock is not just a rock. That is a being in that density. Embrace them, feel them, accept their wisdom, accept them for what they are. They are the most patient of the most patient. The tree is the most patient of the patient because they grow slowly over time. And when they work with the cycles of Gaia, this is the way we're supposed to be. We are supposed to live in the cycles. And that's exactly what we're doing and what we're returning to. And when we return to the cycles and we return to living with our land instead of trying to dominate it or control it, then our land gives us the abundance we desire because we are no longer taking, but receiving with love. And this is the importance, my friends, okay? This is not a matter of who is right, who is wrong. It is not. It is not a matter of division. We need to erase all of those lines. Erase the lines because they lead to separation. There is no difference between you and me, my friend. We both have a beating heart. We both have a desire for love, for living, for freedom. And if you don't have a desire for freedom, why? Ask yourself, what is holding you back from truly embracing freedom? And if you don't understand what the word freedom means, oh, we have a really long conversation to have. Freedom is not what you think. Freedom is truly understanding that there is no, what's the word I'm looking for? Wrong choice. You make every choice you make for a reason. Yes, sometimes we make mistakes, but there's a reason we made that mistake. There was something in our past that we were still holding on to, that we were using in our logic that was influenced from somewhere else, whether it be an illusion, a fear, a pain, whatever it is. It's a part of the ego. Okay? When we separate from that ego, which is our survival mechanisms, when we separate from the ego, we can truly learn how to live freely. Yes, we make mistakes, but we make them on purpose. Every choice we make has a reason. So do not beat yourself up for the mistakes you make. Look at those mistakes and figure out why that mistake showed up in your life at this time. Was there something you truly needed to learn from that? I know I have. I have made so many mistakes. And I thank everybody and anybody who has ever been in my life for the mistakes that I have made, because those led to me being exactly who I am right now. And that person, oh man, I am unstoppable. I cannot be destroyed. I cannot, because I will not allow myself to be destroyed. You can come at me with all kinds of attacks. I'm going to listen. I'm going to observe. And I'm going to objectively try and figure out why you are putting something on me that does not belong to me. I will mirror your truth. I will mirror what you are saying, but not in the way you think. I'm going to put that right back on you and make you go, why did I say that? Because I'm unstoppable. Come at me. Try me. I absolutely love this mindset. And I hope you can pick up this mindset. I do not ask that you follow the way that I live. I live the way that I live for me and for you. I am here to help. I am here to show the way. But I am not here to be your, answer to all things. You got to figure out your own answers. I can help you see that there's some illusions in your life, but you have to be the one to figure them out. So, I love you all. And I hope that this message reaches you when you need it. Have a great day, everyone, and bless you.